Welcome back. Over the past few months, a lot of us have been wearing a lot less makeup, but we still want our skin to look good. So here with her top skin perfecting products is beauty expert Mishal Cazmi. Welcome back to the show, Mishal.
Hi, it's great seeing you again.
So I cannot be alone in wanting to kind of get away from full coverage foundation, wear a little bit less, but still have my skin shine through. Are there actually products that can do that?
There are. So foundation's great, but sometimes you just want to wear a little bit less or skip the step altogether, especially now that summer's here. But I also want to make a note that not everyone really feels comfortable doing that, which is why the good news is that there's lots of different options out there to either lighten up on how much foundation you're wearing or just go foundation free completely while still having products that will address your concerns like redness or uneven skin tone.
Okay, we're going to start with a product that is meant to give us a nice warm glow to our skin. So tell us how we're using this product.
Yeah, so these are illuminating drops from Quo Beauty, and they are meant to just give your skin a radiant and soft glow in a quick and easy way. They are really versatile. You can wear them on their own, or you can just add a few drops into your moisturizer or your BB cream. And the formula has this really subtle sheen instead of that sort of over the top shimmer or sparkle. So it makes it really ideal to wear during the day.
Yeah, I just put it on my hand and it looks great. I love the iridescence.
Yes.
You've got a special primer to tell us about. It does so much more than just hold onto our makeup. Fill us in on what it does and what it is.
Yes, so Tatcha released a liquid version of its hugely popular primer balm, and it's called the Liquid Silk Canvas. So, like the name says, it's made with pressed silk, and it also has Japanese superfoods that really give you skincare benefits on top of that. So, it's an oil-free primer, and it has a velvety finish, so it's perfect to use during the summer, and it won't leave your skin feeling greasy. So, you'll see this is what it looks when you put it on, and it just blends into your skin really nicely.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So even if you wanted to skip foundation altogether, this primer does some of that heavy lifting that foundations do by smoothing and blurring the look of fine lines and pores as well.
Next up, you have a unique product that's kind of a hybrid product. So it does a little bit of everything, correct?
It does. This is Charlotte Tilbury's Hollywood Flawless Filter, and it can be used a few different ways. So you can wear this on top of your makeup or underneath. You can wear this with makeup or without, and it just sinks into your skin and leaves this dewy sort of soft focus effect that I really love. I personally like to slather this all over my face instead of foundation, and sometimes I'll use it instead of concealer also, and it just instantly evens everything out.
It just makes smooth everything away.
It does.
Yeah.
And it's light. I love the lightness as well. So let's move on now, Michelle, to a BB gel. This one comes with a set of cartridges. What is going on here?
Yeah, so this is Clinique's BB gel. So it gives your skin a sheer wash of color while also addressing a main skincare concern. So it comes with this oil-free hydrating base and then one of 5 cartridges. So depending on your skincare concern, you can choose something for uneven skin tone, uneven texture, irritation, fatigue, or fine lines. So you would take one of these cartridges, insert it into the base, and so every time you dispense it, you're getting fresh product.
Oh, wow. That's really cool. Yeah.
So Mishal, I have sensitive skin, especially in the summer, and you've got a product that you think is perfect for people with skin like mine. So tell us more about this tinted moisturizer.
Yeah, so this is from La Roche-Posay, and this tinted moisturizer was created specifically for people who have sensitive or reactive skin. So people who are maybe afraid to wear makeup because there are ingredients in there that might irritate them, or maybe the fragrance is too much for their skin. So it has prebiotic thermal water and other soothing ingredients like vitamin B3, and there's also ceramides in there. And it also has purified mineral pigments, which is what's giving you that sheer coverage.
Ooh.
Okay.
And there's no
It's
scent.
really
It's
sheer.
very
It's light.
Yes.
Oh, that's great. We're going to go to another tinted moisturizer now, but Michelle, this one has SPF. Tell us more.
It does. Okay, so this is from Bare Minerals. It's an oil-free formula and it has this really nice gel cream texture, and you get SPF 30 in here. So it's buildable, which means you can really control the amount of coverage you're getting. And it's also really hydrating for your skin. And that's thanks to ingredients like squalene, which is the thing that helps lock moisture into the skin. And there's 20 shades you can choose from.
Ooh, I feel like my hands have just dropped about 10 years off them right now. Obviously, a nice complexion is one, ideally without blemishes. And this is where your concealer comes in.
If you did decide not to wear any foundation at all, you still want a concealer that's going to take care of those problem areas. So this concealer is from Beauty Blender, and I really like it because it's full coverage, but it's really smooth and creamy. It looks natural, and it doesn't feel too heavy on the skin either. And it has ingredients like hyaluronic acid, peptides, and light reflecting pigment. So it's moisturizing and brightening the skin as well. And this range has 40 shades.
Wow, 40 shades. And you can use it anywhere, right, Michelle?
Yeah, so if you did decide not to wear foundation at all, then you can just sort of target it to the areas that really need it.
And you've got another concealer actually that is intended to be more targeted. Tell us about it.
Sometimes your average concealer just doesn't cut it. For example, South Asian women often struggle with finding something for dark under eye circles. So with that in mind, Vasanthi, which is a Canadian brand, they created a concealer to help target that for warm and medium skin tones. So it's basically a color correcting concealer, and it's using orange to neutralize dark circles and brighten the under eye area.
You now are going to talk about a big one, and that is color correction. Tell us what your pick is, because a lot of people have issues with this.
Yes, so these are 4 color correctors from Indeed Labs. That's another Canadian brand, and they were created specifically to target pigment concerns. So all 4 of them contain that blurring technology that Indeed Labs is really known for, but each one
Mine's
has
purple.
a different ingredient. Yeah, so yours is purple. Marcy, you have a
I've
different
got
color
peach.
as well.
Yeah.
The first one is green. So that's going to neutralize any sort of redness. If you have fair skin and you tend to get red really easily, or maybe you have an inflamed pimple, this one's a good one to use. Then purple, which is what you have, this one's to brighten and illuminate the skin. And any sallow skin, so that might be around your cheeks or it might be your forehead. And then peach and yellow, they're really good for evening out any dullness or discoloration. So that could be your under eye area, for example. And these 2 are also suitable for dark skin tones.
Okay, so I'm new to color correction. Like I wouldn't even think, like it seems wrong to have purple on my face. So talk about some application tips that you have when it comes to also layering it with other products.
For these, you can either apply it all over your face or target it to specific areas. And you'll see when you're blending it in, it's not going to look extremely purple. It's just going to blend in nicely with the pigments. And what's really important to remember is that if you decided to wear a concealer and a tinted moisturizer with these products, you want to apply your color corrector first. So that way they're sort of doing their job and you're only using the amount of concealer or tinted moisturizer that you need, and you're not caking on too many products. And the other thing to remember is that the color correctors, you want to pat them on instead of rubbing them in, and that'll just make sure everything sort of stays locked in place.
Michelle, thank you so much. This is amazing. Thank you for taking us through these great products.
Yeah.
And if you'd like more info on any of the products that Michelle talked about today, visit our website after the show. We're back right after this.